They win in Utah. They survive 18 threes from the Utah Jazz. They put up a season-high 143 points. And, guys, a monster game from Luka Doncic, a 40-point triple-double. They took care of the basketball tonight. Yeah. Season low, 7 turnovers. They got a great game from LeBron, and role players stepped up. Good balance tonight as well, James. 6 players in double figures.
I like the balance. Obviously, Luka led the team. You know, he's going to get his points. But I thought the role players tonight really stepped up. I thought Hayes was a big factor. He altered shots, got some rim runs and some alley-oops. I thought Jake played a very crucial role in his hustle plays and some of the things he was able to do. And then Marcus, you know, knocking down big shots before he fouled out. But, you know, the Lakers, they gave up a lot of points. I thought it was an all-star game in the first half.
But
other than that, they held on, came back in the second half and collapsed the defense a little bit and hit some shots and got the W on the road.
Yeah, I think that start of the fourth quarter defensively is what kind of set the tone for them. Both teams kind of slowed down. We kind of predicted this to be in the 130s and 140s, and it ended up being that. So everybody scored, bench production, starters production. Everybody got a chance to get some baskets tonight. But the Lakers were the first team to kind of get some stops, slow it down. Early in that fourth quarter, they were able to take advantage and take the lead when they were down, you know, double digits at one point. But then they turned it up, and then toward the end, it still kind of went back and forth. Some little sloppiness. But they found some moments where they could play some good defense to get them, you know, back in that game.
Yeah, the Utah Jazz scored the 3rd most points in the league, but the Lakers tightened it up when they needed to, and also key rebounds down the stretch. Let's talk Luka Doncic, guys. 40-point triple-double. That's the 10th time in his career he's done that. Only 3 players have done it more. Oscar Robertson, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. Also, guys, it's his 24th game with 40 and 10. That passes Tiny Archibald, Big Game James, for 3rd all time. So I feel like every single night we are saying this. He also has the longest streak ever in Laker franchise history with at least 25 and 5. He did that at halftime tonight in this game.
Gita, he is that good at the age of 26. You know, a lot of players have a complete toolbox, but Luka's tools are just better. His tools are better, and they're sharp, and he's always poised. He's very intelligent, and knowing, you know, some of those passes he made to Hayes tonight, most people just can't make those or see that. And I just think he's a major asset to any team, but to the Laker team, he gets everybody involved, and just the way he just can control the game with the ball in his hand, it's just pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he is a system, right? He kind of creates the system of how he plays. And we were talking earlier, it's crazy how easy he makes it look when he scores 35, 40, 45. You know, the other night he had 35, and you're like, you know, it looked like he had an off night or it wasn't as impactful, but he's still scoring. It's not easy to score 35 points, and he does it every night in, night out. Not only is he doing that, but he's rebounding, he's finding guys, and the risky passes that most guys are scared to make, he throws it on a dime. And he connects most of the time. Said, end of the game, Jaxson Hayes, he just throws it up from half court. Like, what are you doing? It's like, you know, 40 seconds. We don't need a turnover. Completes the play, makes it very easy. He's done it time and time again. And he said he's on the money. So he's a very good quarterback and a very good scoring guy as well.
Guys, I want to talk that fourth quarter all around for the Lakers. They outscored the Jazz by 12. They were able to open up that 12-point lead, James. The 3-ball started falling. They started getting stops. They also got out and run. They did a nice job in transition tonight with 24 fast break points. They won that battle 24-9. They also won the battle in the paint 58-42. Another good fourth quarter on the road.
Yeah, it was going to be about the team that started to make stops. And the Lakers were able to do that in the fourth, take away some of the easy buckets, get to the 3-point shooters. You know, they weren't able to get the easy buckets or second opportunities. And then I think the Lakers really ran their offense pretty good, got people involved. This Jake LaRavia, I thought, as I mentioned, really had a solid game. And the defense just picked up, did what they had to do, got the stops they needed in the fourth.
And I think the turning point was my guy, shoot your shot guy, Marcus Smart, hitting those 3 threes. You know, they didn't expect that to happen in the fourth quarter before he fouled out. Obviously, he had a good stretch, even defensively, trying to get physical with Keontae George. Didn't go his way. But those 3 threes kind of opened up the game for the Lakers and kind of got them a comfortable lead.
Danny, you lead me right to where I want to go. Check this out right here. I mean, we talk about the Laker role players stepping up tonight. Jaxson Hayes, What a performance, a perfect performance. He was 7 for 7.
He hasn't missed a shot against the Utah
points.
Jazz, right?
He has not missed a shot against the Utah Jazz. 17 points for Marcus Smart. You just talked about it, 6 of 11, but the 5 of 9 for 3. So you combine there, that's 33 points from the guys who are filling in for DeAndre Ayton and Austin Reaves.
Yeah, had a heck of a night. And Marcus Smart, I think the last 3 games, he's shooting close to 50% from 3. He had a big night against San Antonio, I think hitting like 8 of them. Obviously, Phoenix struggled a little bit, 1 for 5, but tonight, 5 for 9. That's huge. So most scouting reports are letting him shoot. And for him to attack that, or I guess rebuttal the scouting reports, or just kind of tear up the scouting report by making them pay by letting them shoot, is really hurting teams. You just don't plan for that. And he just, in that fourth quarter, really opened up the lead, or kind of gave him a comfortable situation by hitting those top of the key 3-pointers.
Yeah, I was just looking at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, he did it too.
I was looking at his contribution tonight as well. 11 rebounds, Keeter.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of effort.
And how many minutes?
Not many.
Yeah.
Actually, more than usual tonight, right?
25? He did get 25 tonight.
Yeah.
That's
that's
shorthanded.
That's a lot of rebounds in 25 minutes.
He was very active. I think 6 of them was on the offensive end.
Yeah.
So he always, does he shot the ball well. His offense is picking up. He's getting more confidence in that 3 ball.
No doubt.
He's been working on it, but it just hasn't come to fruition yet. But I think if he gets time on the floor, when he's playing defense and active, that shot goes down a little bit easier for him.
By the way, we haven't even talked about him because we're getting to the highlights. LeBron James, pretty good game. 28 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds. Let's get you to the highlights. We take you out to Lakers fans. Time to celebrate. Your Lakers won the game, scoring 2 free tacos with any drink purchase from Jack in the Box tomorrow. Just ask for the Lakers deal when you order. Valid only at Los Angeles restaurants. Go Lakers. Go Jack. LeBron James with a big game, 28 and 10. He's with Mike Trudell.
It's kind of a unique night with all the calls both ways. When you took the floor to start that fourth quarter, what was the kind of main purpose to set the course? I think it was a 12-2 run or something to kind of turn the game there.
We got to get stops. That was the most important thing. Obviously, we know this Utah team can score a lot of points at a very high rates, but it was very imperative that we got stops. We had to get stops to start that fourth, and then it allowed our offense to click.
Where do you go to when, like, obviously you always want to get stops, right? But like when you really need to buckle down, or are there certain things that you individually or that you can kind of try to get the rest of the guys to circle around there?
It always starts with communication, obviously, and then the point of attack. We got to control the controllables, and, we can't make mistakes. We have a game plan, and we have to execute those. And, if they make a shot off of that, then okay. But, if we're breaking down defensively, and they're making us pay, then those are all mistakes. So, throughout the start of the fourth, we didn't make any mistakes there to start the fourth.
You took a pretty good shot to the knee, and probably pretty scary there for a minute. What happened? How were you able to get through it?
What happened?
What'd you feel?
Just a little bolt to the knee, like a sharp pain to the knee. Got a knead on the inside, kind of like the medial side of the knee, and just kind of wanted to take my time a little bit as it calm down, or whatever the case may be. We're hoping calm down, and told Mike, my trainer, I said we dodged the bullet there.
Look kind of similar to the one where you got hurt at the end of the season last year, a little bit.
Same side. Yep. Same side.
For you, is the uncharted territory is a phrase that comes, you're playing your 23rd NBA season. No one's done that before. For your body to still respond to plays like that, in the way that it has throughout your career, does that give you extra confidence as you go through this physically, and about where you're at, and like maybe you're not as old as I always remind you?
I mean, I was just praying for the best for sure. I mean, like you said, I mean, the miles that I got as far as in the minutes and the years, and a little over a week from turning 41, certain plays and certain things that you don't want to happen, and it could be anybody. It don't matter if you're turning 41 or 21. You take a knee to the inside of your knee at that type of speed, it can be alarming. So, like I said, I'm just very grateful and thankful that nothing came out of it at that point. Now, obviously, we got a flight to get on. That's going to be the most important, how I feel once I get it, on this plane and then laying back in LA. But I think I'll be okay.
recognize defense has been a point of emphasis for this team, and the offense has been pretty good so far. With that said, JJ said he kind of challenged some of you guys to play with some more off-ball actions, and how can that benefit this group in the long run, as good as you have been offensively, to have a deeper playbook?
Well, you have to have, you know, an array of offensive sets, and an array of, you know, you have to be able to, your pie chart has to look a lot different. You know, it can't just be, you know, ISO or heavy pick and roll or, you know, heavy, you know, post ups. It has to have, you know, a good balance, you know. So, and every game is going to have its difference. Some teams play defense differently than other teams. So you have to be able to go into the playbook and go into the toolbox and say, okay, we have this versus this, we have this versus that. And I think we're going to continue to build that. But tonight was a good start for us.
What stands out about the level that Keyonte George is playing at this season?
Confidence.
You think he's at all-star level so far?
Oh, I'm the wrong guy to ask that question, champ. I watch YouTube golf these days, so I'm the wrong guy to ask about that. You know, he played great tonight. He played great the last time we played him, and he's playing good ball versus us. But, yeah, I'm more on the Brian Bros and Grant Horvat and Bryson DeChambeau and the rest of those guys. So,
What can you say about Luka then? You see him every night, and then tonight is his first 40-point triple-double as a Laker. I mean, what can you say about his playmaking tonight?
Just Luka Magic, so there's no surprise. He's just so damn good. It's ridiculous.
Following up on Dan's point, is part of all the strength training that you've done over the years to kind of steel your body so that when you do get hit, you might be able to sustain that more than most?
That's been a point of emphasis for me and Mike throughout my whole career, is being proactive and not reactive. You know, everything that we do in the off season, everything that we do during the season is all about being proactive to, if I do take a certain fall, if I do take a certain hit, then, you know, maybe if it's, you're not out as long as you may have been, or maybe, you know, you're able to shake it off. And, you know, working every part of my body, I've had a lot of rolled my ankles and a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice to put the work in when ain't nobody watching and no one's seeing it. And then, but it pays off for sure. It pays off. Appreciate it.
So LeBron talking about the balance on the offense and everything in between, but the main thing in there was that knee. Big Game James, and he told his trainer Mike Mancias that it dodged a bullet right there.
It was a wicked hit.
Yes.
His left knee kind of hit pretty hard
from the Minnesota series.
And he's been taking a lot of blows to the knees and, you know, banging bodies. But as he mentioned there, that's what he prepares for. He prepares to prevent that and to be able to absorb those kind of hits and keep on moving. So it's just a credit to his dedication to the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's one thing that's undebatable. People can debate Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Some people, Kobe Bryant, but there's nobody better in the history of the game of taking care of their body than LeBron James and having his training. So we know that he'll bounce back from this. He'll rehab and do what he needs to do. But even still, this is something that I said before, I think he'll feel it tomorrow in the morning, and he'll have to rehab it. You know, when you get older, you wake up sometimes in the morning, you're like, damn, what did I do yesterday? He's going to know what he did yesterday, and he's probably feel it, but he has the best trainer, and Mike Mancias, shout out to him, and the staff. I mean, he's done a great job himself. He's the best in the history of the game of taking care of his body in pretty much any sport. So I'm sure it's something that he'll be fine with in a couple of days.
Quick turnaround. You got the Clippers in less than 48 hours. You got the flight tonight. But his overall game, 28, 10, and 7. Awesome to see that. He was great tonight.
It's a very good game. 28, 10, and 7. Again, we were kind of skeptical about whether or not he's going to have, you know, his last season here or if he was going to get back to himself. The last 4 games, he has shown that. And we were like, oh, how long is it going to take for him to get there? Tonight. You know, he's been himself the last 4 games. He showed it that he has his legs under him in LeBron fashion and transition, getting dunks, spin moves, mid-range, hitting a 3, and not forcing the issue. You know, he's starting out with kind of finding his teammates, finding guys, the 10 assists, you know, finding Jake LaRavia, picking and choosing the spots. Even with Austin Reaves being out, he doesn't feel like he has to carry the scoring load like that. He's getting it when it comes naturally within the offense. So he's doing a great job of that, and he's also getting his legs under him. Hopefully he can stay healthy the rest of the season and sustain that. That'll be the newest challenge that people will probably doubt, but we've seen him do this for 22 years. I don't think it'll be any different for year 23.
Neither do I. I think it's going to be the same. You know, he doesn't have the responsibility as much as he did in the past, where everything was on him. You think of the last few years with this team, he has been carrying us when guys have been out. So give him a little break. Missed, training camp, took his time. He's coming back into it slowly, and I think what we're seeing is, a benefit of that. He's consistent. Austin Reaves out. He knows he's got to step up tonight a little bit. He does it. Austin Reaves comes back. He chills. He lets Luka and Austin do the thing, but he still plays off ball and makes a lot of things happen. This is a great opportunity for him to play this style. He's never been able to play like this and perform the way he is.
Well said. Luka Doncic with his 10th career 40-point triple-double, fourth most in NBA history, and he's 26 years old. We'll wait to hear from Luka. Lakers 143, 135 over the Jazz.
I keep forgetting that.
20.